Hey guys, and welcome to the ActionJackson reaction. We're going to be taking a recap of the highlights of the past week of Evil 8, and looking at how the standings shook out at the end of Split 2. Things were very close between all of the top teams in North America. Every game counted for the top teams in contention for first place. First up, let's take a look at one of our Round 1 matches between Team Solo Mid and Phoenix Reborn. The two teams were tied at the top of the tables coming into the final week of the split. Reborn had made it to the finals last week, and both teams had been consistently placing in the top 4. The stage was set for fireworks in Round 1.
A big shield and a big blow up as Best Chuck is just going to come down low. Got the fountain though, and now Rec moving forward. He has to be very careful here. Best Chuck though says Helios for days, and now Zeno, he's looking to rectify his mistake, get into the back, look for Chuck, but Chuck just sidesteps again. And now Zeno, are you going to be able to run this one? It's going to be the scout trap.
Team Solo Mid kicked things off in style, having a convincing Game 1 performance. Game 2, they then managed to get some of their strongest heroes in draft, with Adagio and Kestrel being signature heroes of Von C and Best Chuck NA.
Throw a double kill for him, and gets that big stun up, and now Von C could be perhaps too far forward. He's going to live for how much longer? Zeno finally will actually put him down, but Zeno now going to pay for it out. We do got the Quibble after that.
Moving on to Day 2, we saw Phoenix Rain up against Nemesis Hydra in the semifinals. Based off of their performance last week, many were skeptical that Hydra were going to perform, and Rain was coming off the back of a first-place finish in Week 2 of the split. Game 1 was a dominant victory for Rain, but in Game 2, Hydra returned to form with some insane plays.
But he accidentally hit the minion mine, and a very bold call of jumping back in with the afterburn allows the team to get the kill. Now Old School will be able to finally pick up one for Rain. Will he get the second kill as well? He's just waiting for that cooldown, gets the burning, but doesn't actually get the burning onto Lost Boy Toff, but the heal.
But they are now going to be all here, but they don't have any vision in the front. Old School is just going to get murdered by himself. Doesn't even get the verse off. Now on that 2v3, we did use out the portals, no backdoor attempt.
With things now tied up, Game 3 kicked off fairly even for both teams. Hydra was able to pull through though in the end, and the game featured one of my favorite team fights of the split.
Re-engage has been on point, but right now, they're jumping onto Old School.
Yeah, and he's just motoring around that rock. He's going to be trying to play Ring Around the Rosie at this point, but Hardek is not going down yet. Helios are good. There's the impale, but it gets blocked out. Status Big can't seem to actually get the kill. Old School's now done. I Love Joseph trying to get as much done as he can before he drops, and it's going to be enough. The verse comes through, and Hardek and Lost Boy should just be able to rush down that.
The finals for the final week was set to be a rematch of Week 2 where TSM knocked out Hydra. Nemesis fans watched with bated breath to see if Hydra could reclaim their glory from Split 1, while their TSM counterparts looked to see if Solo Mid would rise to the occasion and have a strong finish to the split.
The gauntlet into first, and all of a sudden Joseph down 20% and counting. Best Chuck though has been taking his licks, and now Hardek is just on top of him. Lost Boy Top trying to make it happen, and they do. It's a traded. Yeah, the gauntlet is a little sketchy on this one. I Love Joseph waited and got into the back. Best Chuck now looking a little bit.
Although Hydra fought well in Game 1, in Game 2, TSM ran away with the lead and brought themselves first place for the week and the split.
Solo Mid are your summer season Split 2 champions.
Thanks for tuning into the highlights of Week 3 of the Evil 8. If you enjoyed this, be sure to check out the recap for Europe, and if you want a more comprehensive recap, check out the esports tab under News in the Client. Be sure as well to tune in this weekend for the Challenge Battles to find out if any of our bottom 3 teams will get replaced by up-and-comers from the Challenger Series.